Hello guys and gals, and welcome to SD Monstruo's live stream. It's a wonderful evening here in San Diego, California, and I'm spending it with you. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. I hope everyone's doing well. I had a really good day today. I went to the gym, had a nice mahi dinner, and now I'm spending it with all of you. I hope you guys are doing well wherever you are. This stream is sponsored by Naked Pea Protein, my go-to for protein needs for pre and post-workout. I go to Naked Pea. It's really good stuff. It's all natural, zero artificial sweeteners, and I highly recommend it. I feel really good. I have 4 months without any alcohol, and feel really good. I think I'm going to keep it that way. I think I'm going to kick booze to the curb and just work on my mental health and going to the gym and staying healthy. Maybe I'll have a drink like on occasion, but not as I used to, with the once a month drinking. That's out the window. Maybe once every 2 or 3 months, but once a month, I'm going to change that schedule. But how the hell are all of you? I know it's been a while since I last went live. What's it been, a week? Over a week now? I'm thinking of starting a consistent schedule of streaming. I just want to build a bigger community before I dedicate myself to live streaming on the daily. But we'll see. I'll go live and we'll see how it goes over time. I got an update on my phone. I had to update Prism because it was outdated, so I couldn't go live unless I updated the app. So once I updated the app, it logged me out, and I had a lot of trouble retrieving my password. The good thing is that I always write down my password on a notepad, so in case I forget. So when I couldn't log in, I remember I was looking for my notepad with all the passwords I had written, and sure enough, there's a password. That's why I couldn't go live when I was in Los Angeles, because I had trouble logging in. Hey, what's up, Hammer? Good to see you, bro. We're here, we're chilling. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I feel good. You know what I noticed and changed is walking. Just go outside and go for a walk. Even if it's just down the street or you're walking to the beach. Walking is the key to life. Alright, on Hammer. You know what I suggest? Well, it depends. Like, if you're on a diet, then I would recommend eating like a salad with fish. But you look in shape already, so I'm pretty sure you could eat anything you want. But with me, I'm trying to cut some belly fat, so I would, if it were me, I would have a wild salmon salad with sliced avocado, chopped up garlic, and Italian dressing. That'd be perfect. That would be me though. I think you're in good health, so you don't need to eat healthy. But if it were up to me and I'm going to eat this late at night, I would have a salad with wild salmon, chopped up garlic, avocado. And that's what I learned, this past month is walking. It works your whole body. You're moving your arms, your legs, and it helps your spine when your feet hit the pavement or sand, and works your whole body. Yeah, it is good. I actually had a salad today. It wasn't salmon though, it was mahi-mahi. I went to the Rubio's up here. There's a Rubio's by my house, and they have wild mahi-mahi. You have to get it in season though, because they don't always have it. So I got a wild mahi-mahi salad with extra portion of mahi-mahi. I got avocado. I asked for a side of carrots. Really good. Oh, thank you, Hammer. Yeah, I thought about that. I used to do reviews before, but it wasn't hitting the algorithm, so I discontinued the reviews. If you see on my channel, I do have some reviews up. It just never really hit, and I stopped doing them because I wasn't motivated, because it wasn't getting many views. So I might continue it though. You're convincing me to go and do a food reviews again. So I think I might do that. That's a good idea. Thank you, Hammer. But I'm picky with what I eat, so it's going to be healthy food mostly. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, you know what? I'll do a food review. And it's been a while since I've done a review, so who knows, maybe it might hit the algorithm. I'm going to think of what to review though. I'll surprise you guys. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do a food review. Just give me some time to think of what kind of food. Maybe I should do Rubio's. I love eating Rubio's. I think a Rubio's food review would be cool. Hey, did y'all hear Survivor Series is coming to San Diego? I'm tempted to go. It's rare that San Diego gets a big pay-per-view event, and it's gonna be here in San Diego at Petco Park. So I might get a ticket, who knows? And why not do a live stream, huh? Outside the stadium. Survivor Series in San Diego. I don't think there's ever been a Survivor Series in San Diego that I could remember. But, it's in my backyard, and all fingers point to me going. Oh yeah, right now I'm self-employed, and I like it that way, because I get to work my own hours. So yeah, I don't have any scheduled shifts. I just work on my own. But not shaming those who do have a regular 9 to 5 job. If you have to make money however you can, go and make it. If it's going working at McDonald's flipping burgers, if I really needed a job, I would go and do that too. Or Starbucks. If I needed a job, I'd go and start brewing coffee for people. But right now I'm self-employed. Thankfully, business has been good. But good to see you, Hammer. First one in chat. Appreciate you. You're a long-time viewer from, the community. And I appreciate you, bro. Yeah. If you don't have a lot of bills and, what's important is that you relax your mind. Once you stress your body out, it affects your mental health, it affects your physical health. So if you had the freedom to not work 9 to 5, then don't. Because you can sleep whenever you want, you can get up and get your workouts in. And that's what I do. I can stay up all night and not go to sleep until 4 or 5 in the morning because I don't have a schedule. So, and that helps my mental and physical health. So if you have the luxury to have that type of schedule, then, go ahead and do it. But if you need the money and you have to work 9 to 5 and wake up early and because you have bills to pay, then, go ahead and pay the bills. Right on, Hammer. Do what you gotta do. Pay those bills and make sure that you have a smile on your face and you got a paycheck. I'm sorry to hear that you lost your grandmother, Hammer. Rest in peace. Yeah, I lost my grandmother too. This was a few years ago. And yeah, it's really sad to lose a family member. The good thing is that, there's a better place, there's a heaven. I believe in my gut feeling there's a heaven. And if you behave, you go to heaven. If you don't, you go down under. Oh, that's sad, Hammer. I feel. Moment of silence for your grandmother, bro. R.I.P. She's in a better place though because I believe in heaven and I believe in God. I'm a God-fearing man. And you just have to, when you lose someone, you just gotta wake up and fight reality is that we have to live everyday life. And we're not gonna be here every day, so we have to be, grateful that we're alive. yeah, that's a reality we have to face, is that one day we're not gonna be alive anymore. And that's when they say you meet your maker. So hopefully you lived a good life, and we see each other up there. Not only we see each other here, we see each other up there. And my advice to those people who are evil is, you still have a chance to be saved. Just because you're evil now doesn't mean tomorrow you could be a different person. Because it all starts with you. All it takes is one person to make a difference in society. How is that you change your attitude, how you treat people, and how you treat yourself, most importantly. Because how you treat yourself and how you treat other people, it shows. So, be kind, is the two famous words that my mother would say. Be kind. And I stick with that, be kind. And I'd admit, when I was younger, I wasn't kind. I was a very wild person. Mainly because I was drunk. And that happens when you drink. You're no longer yourself. You become an evil person. That's why I don't drink so much anymore. I still drink, I'm not gonna lie, I still drink. But I'm not gonna be drinking as much as I used to. Remember I said once a month? I'm changing that now. It's gonna be once, maybe every 3 months, once every 4 months. I heard about it. I heard about the scavenger hunt. As much as, I respect Paul as a content creator, he's still doing the toxicity thing. And I'm trying to, I don't want to be part of that stigma, I respect him as a content creator and everything he's done. He created the community, and, he has his own Discord. I respect him 100%. But, that stigma that carries with him, that's kind of something that I don't want to get involved with. So, good luck to him. Good luck to any other streamer that I streamed with that was part of the toxicity. But I'm done. I'm not part of that community anymore. You drink less? That's a good one. That's funny because at my old job, my friends would be like, "Oh, let's go have a drink." I just make something up. No, I gotta go to the house because I gotta do laundry. But deep down, I knew if I were to get drunk with these guys, we'd probably end up fighting. Because you guys know how I get when I drink. You see in the streams I did with Captain Content when I was drinking tequila. My vocabulary goes south. My aggression, grows. Yeah. I respect him as a content creator, but, he has that stigma, from his past that follows him. And he's still, a little toxic. He still hasn't really matured yet. So, maybe when he's matured and he starts doing PG content, maybe starts streaming workouts and eating healthy, then I'd want to collab. But him right now with, his live streamers that he has under his wing, I'm good. I don't know. I haven't heard from him. Hopefully he's okay because, he gave me clout and we did stream together. And he has those streams in his VOD. We streamed at different parts of San Diego. And he told me, he said, "I'll send you the VODs." And I said, "Okay." And he never did. He never sent me the VODs because I told him I want to show my family, the VODs that we did when we live streamed. He's like, yeah, I'll send you the VODs. And then he privated them on his channel, and then he never sent them. So, shout out to Captain Content. It was great meeting him and streaming with him, but I turned the page of that chapter. I remember, Hammer, I was really drunk. I was surprised I even remembered. Funny story about that night was the Uber driver had trouble finding the location. And it turns out Captain sent the wrong location to my phone. So apart from being drunk, I was furious because Captain sent the wrong location, and I found him because they started a bonfire on the beach. And that's the only way I would have found them, because everything was dark, it was nighttime. He sent me the wrong location, I was drunk, I was angry, and that's when the whole, content started. Yes. Mike Strokoff. I'll tell you who was there. Wayne, who was a stream sniper, Mike Strokoff, Justin Zero, Max was there. Someone else was there. I'm trying to think. Someone else was there, and then they left early, but I can't remember his name. Yeah. He used to be in my chat when I used to get drunk, and I used to sing Morrissey songs, and he would comment, hey, sing this song next. I hope he's doing okay. Yub yeah, the dog was there. And I was careful enough, even though I was drunk and crazy, I was careful enough with the dog because I love animals, especially dogs. So when I saw the little dog, I knew, even though I was drunk out of my mind, to not, not mess with the dog. Oh, nice. Yeah, last I heard is that he owed a lot of taxes, and he owed money from unpaid tickets from parking his RV and getting citations. And I don't think he's allowed back in the United States, to be honest. I'm not gonna say who told me, but someone said that he never paid taxes and when he was in California, and he never paid the citations that he received. So I think they revoked his passport. Oh, we love everyone, Hammer. I know you and me, we're Latinos, and we love San Diego. We respect every race. Yeah. So, someone told me on Instagram, I'm not gonna say who, but that's what the bird told me. But I appreciate him for giving me content. Yeah, he was rude to me and he ghosted me a few times. And I found out recently that I was in a music video, and Elisa Jordana, she sings a song called I'm Your Captain Now, and one of my moderators messaged me on Discord. They're like, hey, you're in the video. So he sent me the link, and if you go to the channel Summer Page 9 and you see I'm Your Captain Now, I'm in the music video. Oh, that's cool. That was when I used to have the beard. I don't have the beard anymore. But yeah, I'm in the music video. That's pretty cool. I was able to provide content and was cool enough to be on a music video. I don't know, I don't remember because I saw it a few months ago. You'd have to look it up. Look up Summer Page 9 and then I'm Your Captain Now, and I'm in the music video. I'm in the beginning of it, so that's all I remember. Maybe I was dancing, I don't know. Yeah. But this weather, it's been really hot. I've been trying to stay cool. Yeah, check it out, Hammer. I've been trying to stay cool and going to my backyard and just chilling. It's been really hot. The good thing is that my backyard has a lot of shade, so I just go out and lay there. But what I was saying was, I feel a lot better after 4 months without booze. You realize when you get crazy drunk, and when you get older, it doesn't take a day for the hangover to, shake off. It takes 2, sometimes 3 days. Especially with me being a millennial. When you're younger, you used to just shake off alcohol in one day, but I'm getting older now, and those hangovers are taking longer to shake off. Oh, that's right. TJ sewage water. Well, good thing I don't go in the water, because I have a nightmare, because I know I told this story before, but I went to La Jolla with my cousin. And because I bought a surfboard, and he's like, "Oh, let's go surfing." So all right, so we took the surfboard to La Jolla, and as soon as we got in, I see my cousin's head go into the water, and I'm like, "What the hell? That's weird." And then he comes up and he said, "Something bit me," and I was like, "Something bit you?" And he said, "All right, let's walk out of the water." So we walk out, and there's blood dripping down his leg. And a lifeguard sees the blood, right? And he's like, "Let me see." And he's like, "You got stung by a stingray." And my cousin was like, "Oh no." He's like, "That's what I felt." He said he felt something squishy under his foot, and he stepped on a stingray. So the bodyguard was like, "Don't worry, I'll treat you." So he got like his med kit, and he treated my cousin. Yeah, my cousin stepped on a stingray. And yeah, and like I see all this blood like around this leg, and I was like, "Oh, I'm done with the water. I'm not going in there." Now I have like a phobia is that when I go into the beach, walk in the water, I think of there's a stingray or something that's gonna poke me. Yeah. So after that, I'm like, I'm good. I prefer walking on land. So after my cousin got stung, I'm like, I sold my surfboard, and I'm like, I'm quitting surfing. But every San Diegan, if you're from San Diego, you have to own a surfboard. It's like your other sock or your other shoe, because it's like something that you have. And yes, I do still own a surfboard. It's just, it's in the garage somewhere. But it's a different one. But if you're from San Diego, you have to own a surfboard. It's like your other leg. Probably on the next stream I'll bring it up. Yeah. And I still remember to this day when he got stung and all that blood. I'm like, that stuck in my mind for a very long time. So I'm not gonna go to the beach. Well, I'm gonna go to the beach, but I'm not gonna go in the water. It's strange because last stream I had over 100 viewers, and it's dwindled down to 4. Well, now one. But it's crazy. I think someone view botted me because last stream I had 100 viewers, and I'm like, where did this come from? Was it because I was in Los Angeles and I was at a concert, and maybe that stigma fell through over here? Or maybe it was someone that was just view botting me. But shout out to Hammer for being in chat, and even those who are lurking, welcome. I'm not gonna lie, I have been tempted to have a few drinks, especially when I've had a stressful days. But you gotta shake off that temptation, because in the long run, it's just gonna end up with you feeling like dog poo in the morning. And no one likes feeling like dog poo, that's for sure. I got a new battery pack. I got it at Walmart, and I'm gonna test it out because we're low on battery, so I'm gonna try to charge you guys. Hey, welcome, Unrelatable. Today's stream is sponsored by Naked P, my #1 go-to for pre and post-workout shakes. Naked P, my 100% go-to protein, high-quality protein that I recommend to my viewers. In case you all missed it, here's my intro. Also want to show you guys this. Look at this. This is the San Diego FC team. 619, baby. I got this from the tops.com. It says San Diego FC, their first ever game was in Los Angeles against the Galaxy, where they became victorious. There's the whole team, San Diego FC, and it's got a match ball relic. MLS. This is pretty cool. These were going for $400 on eBay. I wouldn't sell it though. I wouldn't sell it for $1,000. I love my city. I love my team. And this is a gold edition too. See the gold reflector? San Diego FC, baby. Yeah, I wouldn't sell that. If you're a San Diegan, a true fan, you would keep anything that's San Diego related. I'm gonna clean my room a little bit since we have a little spare time. I'm gonna be live until we hit the hour mark. I went to the mall and I got my boots shined. That's a little bit of dirt on them, but these are Harley Davidson boots. Size 13 wide. He's got the zipper. I have big feet. Look at that. It's like Shaquille O'Neal size. I love these boots. I wear them when I go for long walks. Also, if you haven't already, I have a Twitch channel. Be sure to subscribe to me on Twitch. SD Monstruo at Twitch TV. Cat got my tongue. Making sure we're live. Sometimes there's a lag, but there's no lag right now, so that's good. So we're gonna go live till we hit the hour mark. So if you have any questions for me, feel free to ask. Don't hesitate or don't be shy. Or if you're just lurking, that's fine. I had someone on my Discord saying, why don't you do another drinking stream? And I say, really? You want to see me get drunk and sing Morrissey songs? They're like, yeah. I'm tempted. I do love singing. Maybe I'll do singing once every 3 months. You know, I'll have a few drinks, play some music, do a little dancing. That's something that I'll consider. My plan was to go live when I was in Los Angeles, only I couldn't log into my account because I had to update my app. and I couldn't remember my password. And of course, I have all my passwords here in my room in my notepad. Oh, the Padres won today. They beat the San Francisco Giants. So we're one game behind the Los Angeles Dodgers for the Wild West Division. Our boys are on the come up. San Diego is headed for that #1 West Division title. Send all your good vibes to the San Diego Padres. Because we're big, we're strong, and we're unstoppable. Sorry, LA Dodgers. We're red hot. And we're going to take that Wild West Division. No longer will you be king of the West. Now it's going to be the San Diego Padres. Applaud for that. If there's nothing to talk about, we can just sit here or stand here and just think about nothing. I always watch a live stream, and when there's no one chatting, usually the person just zones out or plays music. I don't want to play music because then I'll get a copyright strike. So you can just enjoy the silence and enjoy the moment. I'm going to hit the hour mark though, whether anyone likes it or not. That's always my goal. If I hit the like button, I need to hit at least 1 hour. So that's my goal. Hit the like button, hit the hour, whether you have 100 viewers or you have 0 viewers, hit the hour mark. So if you have any questions for me before that hour hits, go ahead. Because it might not be tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Tuesday. I have a lot of things to do tomorrow. Have a lot of errands to run. I'm gonna go to the bank. I might go to the Padres store and pick myself some Padres gear. We gotta go and support our local team. I might go get tickets to the game. I know they're scheduled to play this month later. Right now they're on the road. They're in San Francisco playing against the Giants. Padres won today, by the way. And they play again tomorrow. So let's send our good vibes to the San Diego Padres and let's take over the West. The Wild, Wild West. You know what I found out recently? Is that I really enjoy walking. I was out today at the beach, and usually instead of just lying down on the sand, I decided to go for a walk. And I noticed I enjoyed the walk better than lying down. I don't know, there's something about going for a walk that alleviates the mind, and your hormones, they get better. So if you're ever depressed or stressed out, just go for a walk and clear your mind, clear your body, and do a little exercise. Honestly, I've been watching some live streams, and I don't chat though. When I watch a live stream, I rarely chat, unless I know the person. If I know the person I'm watching, I'll say hello or something. But if I'm watching a new live stream, I'll just, I'll watch. I'll never type. But I do like watching live streams on both Twitch and YouTube, but I rarely type. And if I do, it'll be something brief, like a hello, how are you, and that's it. I'm sure I'm banned on a number of channels for my drunkenness and saying crazy things. But that's what happens when you drink, you're unpredictable and uncontrollable. It's fun though. I'm not gonna lie, drinking is fun. The hangover isn't. Nothing to say, that's fine. We can just sit here or stand as I'm standing. I don't know if you're sitting or standing. We can just watch time go by. It really is strange that last stream I had over 100 viewers. I wonder who view-botted me. Or whoever it was, thank you. It was really rare that I get 100 viewers. Honestly, it doesn't make a difference to me. I can have one viewer, I can have 100 viewers. I'm still gonna be 100% me. That's what I don't understand. Some of these streamers are like, oh, I have 1K or I have 2K. Well, you know what? It can be one viewer, and I still wouldn't mind. I would still stay live for an hour. I can have 0 viewers and stay live for an hour. I'm just gonna be live and be me. Oh, it's midnight already. Wow, time goes by fast. I'm getting a little hungry. I'm trying to think what I should eat for a late night snack. You like the Angels? The baseball team? Right on. I've been to Angel Stadium. I went there with my dad. It's nice. It's different. I remember they had a rally monkey. When I went, they were losing, so they had something called a rally monkey that would go out in the 6th inning, and it would be dancing around. And everyone went crazy in the crowd. Oh, the rally monkey, for the Angels. I wonder if they still have that. That was a few years ago when I went to the game. They were playing against the Cleveland Indians, and they were losing. And I remember they brought out the rally monkey, and the monkey was dressed in Angels gear, and it was like jumping around and making flips. Of course, the Angels lost, and the Indians came out victorious. But I had a great time. You know, the people were friendly, and I told them, yeah, I'm from San Diego, and just, you know, I drove up with my dad. And I had a good time. They're like, oh, Padres fan, that's cool. But yeah, we rarely see them here at Angel Stadium. I was wearing my Padres hat, you know, SD. Yeah, people in Anaheim are nice, for the most part. I know there's a bad apple in every bunch. But I like people from Orange County. What else is there to talk about? Oh, let's talk about what I'm going to eat after the stream. I'm going to have... I do have popcorn. I like popcorn. You know, like a late night snack. And it's healthy. Or I do have a string cheese. And string cheese is a healthy snack because, you know, it's protein and there's 0 carbohydrates. So I might have string cheese. I have hummus. Hummus would be pretty good. With a little bit of pickle juice. You know, a true fact that pickle juice has a lot of electrolytes. So if you want to stay hydrated and healthy, just drink pickle juice. It has to be organic, of course, because if you buy, you know, the cheap pickles in a jar, they use a lot of preservatives, and that's bad for your health. So get organic pickles. They sell them at the market, you know, they're refrigerated because they're fresh, and you drink the juice, the pickle juice. Some healthy electrolytes for you. I remember the name Grillos. You want a quality pickle jar? Get Grillos. They're organic. They don't use any preservatives. There's just the pickles, maybe some chopped up garlic, and you drink the juice from the jar. Remember that, Grillo's Pickles. That's the brand I choose. Organic pickles and organic pickle juice. I think I might start a poll to see what kind of content you guys like. I know Hammer said he wants to see food reviews, so I might do a food review and see if it hits the algorithm. So I think I'm going to order food from Rubio's and do a food review from there. That'd be a good idea. I want to review healthy food, so it would be seafood because I'm pescatarian. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try to do a food review on my next vlog. If you have any suggestions, feel free to type it in chat. Or if you want to just, you know, lurk, that's fine. I don't mind people who lurk. You're free to do whatever you want. You can watch the stream while I chat about nothing, or you can type and get involved with the stream. It's up to you. No pressure. The pressure is when you have a whole band of musicians that crowd around you at a dinner table and they ask you to sing. And of course I stood up and started singing, and I did a good job. That happened when I was in Rosarito, and I had a few drinks in me. And I would do it again, honestly, because in Rosarito you get band members walking around. If you're eating at a table, they'll ask you if they'll play a tune for you. You can say yes or no. And I remember I was having lunch with my dad, and he wanted to hear a tune. They all gathered around the table and they started playing. Mexico really is a beautiful place. And I know the news sometimes says bad things, but for the most part it's safe. Just don't hang around there at night or places you're not familiar with. But I'm a proud Mexican, and I would tell you to visit Mexico, only just don't be there at night. That's the advice I could give you. If you're going to travel, travel during the day, and then when it gets nighttime, go back to your hotel, or if you're renting an Airbnb, stay there. You'll love Tijuana, a very beautiful city. Baja California, very beautiful area. Rosarito, very nice. Ensenada. I've been to Mazatlan. Mexico is very beautiful. And if you've never been there, you should go. They have good food, beautiful people. And I might plan a trip over there, maybe in the future, and do a live stream. That'd be interesting. I'd have to get a SIM card because, I'm crossing to a different country. But maybe, when we get a bigger community and more of a following, we'll travel more and I'll live stream different areas. So shout out to my chatters. Number 1 chatter is Hammer. Number 2 is Unrelatable. And thank you all for being here and being part of the stream. Even if you're just viewing and not chatting, thank you for your viewership. We're gonna be live more often and see what kind of content I can create. Sometimes I'll go live and just chat with all of you, or I'll do a food review. Some of my viewers want food reviews. Some of my viewers want drinking and singing. So we'll do a combination. If you guys don't know, today was very hot. Can you imagine if I do a live stream that's going to be 24 hours with the mask on? I'd be sweating big time. So, I've been honestly thinking of doing live streams without the mask. You guys have already seen my face. Oh, and a heads up, the mustache is gone. And my friends and family, they like that I shaved it, I look younger, so I think I'm going to keep it off for now. Unless in the future I'm going to do a role in a movie where I'm required to use a mustache or a beard. But for now, I like being clean shaven. Especially in this hot weather, you know. I like shaved head, clean face. Angels in the Outfield. I like that movie. I remember watching that movie as a kid. And those old Angel uniforms are fire. They never should have got rid of them. If anything, they should go back to those uniforms. The California Angels should stay the way they are. California Angels. You know, with the CA logo on the hat. Or Anaheim Angels. That's fine. The uniforms they have now are below zero. I'm sure ownership will catch on to the merchandise not selling and they'll go back to the retro uniforms. But thumbs up if you want to see the California Angels back. Because Anaheim Angels are cool, but they're not the California Angels. They will always be, you know, the classic California Angels. That's my opinion. Well, before I go, I want to tell you that my friend, she's from New York. She's a big-time Yankees fan. And she was wearing her Yankees jersey, and she knows I'm from San Diego, right? And a big-time Padres fan. She goes, "How many World Series have you guys won?" And right away, you know, I zipped up, and I'm like, "All right, you got me there." And she's very beautiful too. She's small and petite, but she has a beautiful face and a beautiful voice. And I remember her wearing her New York Yankees pinstripe jersey. She's like really cute. She walked up. She's like, "How many rings do you guys have?" She's very proud. I just give her a big hug, you know. Very beautiful girl. Yankees fans are cool. From the Yankees fans that I've met that live in California from New York, they've been cool. And shout out to the Yankees. But I'm a Padres fan. I have to represent 100%. 619. And with that, thank you all for watching. Until then, eat your fruits and vegetables, get plenty of sleep, and I'll see you soon. Peace.